Although yoga encourages overall health and wellness, and the techniques demonstrated within this program are designed for people of all skill levels, consult your physician before beginning any new exercise program.
Hi, welcome to Mind Body. I'm Susan Foxley, a certified life coach and a registered yoga instructor. I help people live healthier, happier lives. And here's the key. Fitness is not just physical. It's emotional, mental, even spiritual for some people. It's about happiness and health, mind and body. Now let's get started. So sometimes we just have to move on and let things go and become playful. Just become playful and not be too serious. One of my teachers in India, he would say yoga is 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. In other words, once you perspire and get moving and flowing, you have more clarity. So the topic is moveon.org. So today we're going to learn how to be more like Teflon and less like Velcro. We're going to just let things slide right off us. And today we have Remy joining us and Galara. We're so excited. And if you're at home and you have 2 blocks, go grab them right now, please. And we're going to go ahead and start in child's pose. And just let go, please, and take a big inhale through your nose and out through your mouth. A big inhale and exhale. A big inhale, hold, and let it all go. And then from here, come up onto your hands and knees, please, and spread your fingers really wide for cat-cow pose, knees hip distance, and go ahead and look up to the ceiling. Look up, and then go ahead and look to your belly button. Really nice, and go ahead and look up. And then go ahead and look to your belly button. And go ahead and look up. And go ahead and look to your belly button. Really nice. And then go ahead, spine neutral. And let's go into downward dog. Bring your buttocks up to the sky. Beautiful. And straight elbows. Really nice. And go ahead and long inhalations, please. And long exhalations, breathing deeply. Beautiful. And then from here, let's do a straight elbow plank pose. So go ahead and just look straight ahead. And from here, just come down onto your belly, please. And let's do a few cobras. So fingertips underneath your shoulders and a few cobras. Look up. And then slowly come on down. Little cobras, come on up. Look up. And slowly come on down. And look up. And slowly come on down. And then child's pose. Back to child's pose. In yoga, we say we're as young as our spine. We're as young as our spine, so we try to create a nice, supple, beautiful spine. And then come back onto your hands and knees. Ground your knuckles, ground your knees, cat-cow, look up. And look to your belly, please. And go ahead and look up. And look to your belly. Look up. And look to your belly, please. Spine neutral and downward dog again, please. And this time, come onto your tippy toes. Lift your heels. Lift the buttocks up to the sky, away from your wrists. Really nice, Galara. Really nice, Remy. And go ahead and ground your heels. Lift up onto the tippy toes again. And ground your heels. And just try tippy toes again. And ground your heels and thighs back. Bend your right knee a little, and then your left knee. And bend your right knee, and then your left knee. Bend your right knee, and your left knee, and then both legs straight, please. Beautiful. And then from here, let's come down for a straight elbow plank. Come all the way down onto your belly, please. And let's do a few more cobras, hands underneath your shoulders. Come on up into cobra, look up. And come on down. Look up. And come on down. Look up. And come on down, please. And back to child's pose. And rest in child's pose, please. And just breathe as you stretch your hands away from your hips. Inhale through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. And rest. In through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. Come back up, please, and back into downward dog. Hold downward dog, feet a little bit wider than usual, and we're going to go into upward dog. Come onto your tippy toes and look up. Upward dog, and then downward dog. Nice work, Remy. Nice work, Galara. Upward dog and downward dog. Nice work. Upward dog and downward dog. And then from here, come back onto your knees for child's pose, please. And stretch your arms forward. And relax your forehead. Stretch your arms forward. And then from here, come up onto your hands and knees, please. And come onto your toes and your knees, hands onto your buttocks. And from here, just go ahead and push your buttocks flesh down and lift your heart and look up. A little bit of a back bend here. Look back. And then from here, come right back into child's pose. Stretching your arms forward. And then from here, come back onto your hands and knees. Come onto your knees and toes. Hands onto your buttocks. This is very energizing. So you wouldn't do a lot of this in the evening before you go to sleep. Look up. Really nice. And then child's pose. Stretch your arms forward so you get a beautiful long spine. Returning back to your inhales and back to your exhales. Come back up onto your hands and knees, please. Hands onto your buttocks. Now from here, if you feel comfortable and your back is warmed up, engage your belly muscles, please, tailbone down, and see if you're on your tippy toes, if you can grab your heels. And if not, just stay here with grabbing the lower back. But if you feel comfortable grabbing your heels, go ahead and do so. And then go right back into child's pose and rest. Go ahead and in through the nose and out through the nose, rest. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Breathing deeply. Nice work. Come onto your hands and knees and let's go into downward dog. And from here, walk your hands to your feet. And I love, Remy called this pose chandelier pose, where you grab your elbows. Some people call it ragdoll pose. But I was teaching Remy's grandmother, Galara's mother, and when I was teaching Remy, she was joining us. She called this chandeliers pose, which I thought was wonderful. Very creative, Remy. So this is chandelier pose, where you just dangle down, letting the spine pour out of the pelvis, relaxing the eyes, the cheeks and the jaw, the tongue and the throat, and if you need to put a little bend in your knees to protect your hamstring, that's fine. And just relax. This is a calming pose. Forward bends calm you down. We just did a bunch of back bends that wake you up. And if you're comfortable here, you can clasp your hands behind your back, your tailbone, and bring your hands up and over for a little bit of a shoulder opener. Nice work, Remy. Nice work, Galara. Beautiful. And then from here, let's just go into a chair pose where we pretend we're in a chair. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come on up to standing and look up at your thumbs. Reach up. Look up. Really nice. Breathing deeply. And then hands at your heart. And just bring your feet together, please. Now this floor is a little tricky for balancing, but we're going to try this. This floor is kind of soft. It's like balancing on a Tempur-Pedic mattress, but we'll give it a shot. And here we'll just extend our arms out and let's imagine flying somewhere really wonderful. Here you bring your right leg back and balance on your left leg, and you're just going to fly to someplace really yummy. You're going to fly someplace really yummy. Extend and breathe. And then slowly and carefully come back up, feet together, hands in prayer, breathing deeply, and then open up your wings again, please, and reach your left leg back, airplane pose, flying someplace really nice. Long inhalations and long exhalations, focusing on your breath. And it's okay if you wobble, hands in prayer. Back to center. Let's do that one more time, please. Extend through your arms, wide wings, and right leg back. Stare at one point on the floor, which will help, and focus on your breathing. Long inhalations and long exhalations. And then come back to center. Really nice. And then my older clients, I have them hold a wall while they're doing this. And left leg back. This strengthens the ankles, it strengthens the legs, and it really helps with balance. As we age, this is the first thing that goes, the balance goes. It's the first thing that goes, so balance is so important. Very nice. Remy and Galara, and you guys at home, come on down to a seated position. And if you have two blocks, keep them near you. And what I'd like you to do is put them right behind your buttocks, a little bit, like right there. And then we're gonna have the fingertips hanging off the edge of the blocks. And from here, so you can put your fingertips forward. And I won't use a block. Feet hip distance. Let's go right into table pose. And then from here, look back. Look back, lift the buttocks. Now here at home, with or without blocks, straighten your legs and buttocks through the blocks. Come on, you guys, let's try this. And straighten the legs and then go back up. Look up, go way back. Nice. Remy, nice. Galara, go through. It strengthens the arms. And Galara is so tall, it's a little bit trickier for people that are really tall, like Galara. And then from here, straighten your legs. And then one more. Lift the tailbone, go way back. Nice work, Remy. Nice work, Galara. And then from here, straighten your legs, come on down to a seated position. That was really nice. And then from here, take your hands behind your knees. And from here, we're just gonna go into boat pose. So go ahead and keep the knees bent, really nice, and balance here. Look up to the heavens. And if you feel comfortable here, and this is fine, you can also straighten your legs if you want. You can straighten your legs and look up, but knees bent is fine too. Now from here, you're gonna take the blocks, cross your knees, take your hands onto the blocks, and try to pick up. Try to lift up. Really nice, pick up and balance, nice, beautiful. And then come on down, really nice. Let's try that again, Navasana first. Navasana, boat pose, and balance, look up. Really nice, look up. This is really good for the abdominals. Beautiful. And then from here, cross your ankles, hands onto the blocks so you can lift, curl up really tight and lift. Nice, beautiful. And then come on down and back to Navasana, boat pose, one more boat pose, look up. Beautiful, and cross your ankles the opposite way. Use the blocks and come on up, pick up, curl up, and breathe. Really nice. Come on down, straighten your legs. And then from here, interlace your thumbs, look up. Very nice, Remy. Really nice, Galara. And then from here, go ahead and touch your toes. Come on down for a forward bend. If you need to bend your knees, do so. Remember, motion is lotion. Motion is lotion, so move all the time. Wear life like a loose garment. Wear life like a loose garment. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Become more like Teflon rather than Velcro. Teflon the negative, Velcro the positive. And then slowly and carefully come on up to butterfly pose. You can move the blocks off to the side and just come into a butterfly pose, hands behind your buttocks, please. And first, let's go ahead and lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And this loosens up the hips. This is really nice if you're in the chair for hours at a time or you're driving. It's really important to get on the floor. And then let's do diamond pose. Bring your feet a little bit away from your face. And then from here, rest your face into your feet. This is called diamond pose. And go ahead and inhale through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. In through your nose and out through your nose. From here, come on up please and straighten your legs. And then from here, what I'd like you to do is just to bring your right leg over. And when you bring your right leg over, hug it first and lift through the crown of the head, please. And then take your right hand behind and twist over to the right and look back. Really nice, Remy. And twist. Really nice. Look way back over the right shoulder. And then from here, straighten your right leg, please, and hug your left leg. And first, give it a big hug and lift through the crown. And then bring your left arm behind you and twist and look back behind you. Really nice, Galara. Lift through and look back over that left shoulder. Cleansing the liver, the kidneys, the spleen. This also creates a lot of mental clarity. And then from here, come back to center and straighten both legs. Please reach up, look up. And then from here, go ahead and touch your toes. Come forward. And then from here, let's go into one more table with no blocks. Fingertips out. Lift into table pose and look back. Lift the tailbone. And then slowly and carefully come back to Navasana boat pose. And then from here, balance. Look up. And then from here, go ahead and iron your legs into the earth and come forward. If you need to bend your knees to touch your toes, that's great. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and lie down on our backs. Hug the knees into the chest. And from here, let's go ahead and take the hands behind the head. And take your right elbow to your left knee and straighten your right leg. Beautiful. And then from here, we're going to take the left elbow to the right knee and switch. Nice, Remy. And switch. And switch. And pretend you're on a bicycle. And let's go a little faster. Let's keep straightening. Nice work, Galara. Nice work, Remy. And just breathe. Long inhalations and long exhalations. Remember, motion is lotion. Motion is lotion. Wear life like a loose garment. And if you have a negative thought, flick it fast like a burning ember on your sleeve. The longer you keep a burning ember on your sleeve, the more harm it has on your clothing and on your life. Flick the burning ember off your sleeve like a negative thought. Flick it fast. MoveOn.org. How important is it? Really nice. And then go ahead and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. And then from here, just bring your feet hip distance apart, knees bent. And then from here, lift your buttocks up and clasp your hands behind your tailbone, behind your buttocks, and stay there. Ground your right foot, ground your left foot. And go back into your inhales, please. And your exhales. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And slowly lower down. Very nice. And then from here, let's just bring the arms up above our head and relax. And let's do windshield wiper pose. This is kind of playful. So bend your knees and just bring your knees to the right. And then to the left. Just pretend that it's raining outside and your knees are the windshield wiper. And we're just windshield wiping all the negative thoughts, our worries, our fears away. We're just wiping them away and only holding on to positive thoughts and positive feelings of gratitude and blessings and joy and peace and laughter and fun and play and joy. knowing that good thoughts go into great feelings, and great feelings go into wonderful actions, and wonderful actions go into fabulous results. And just focusing on your breath, long inhalations and long exhalations. Really nice. And then come back to center. And I'm going to go ahead, I want Remy and Galara to go ahead and lift their buttocks up. And I'm going to put a block underneath their tailbone. And we're going to do a modified shoulder stand. So here I'm going to have Remy rest on the block and then bring her legs up to the sky. And see if you can keep the legs up to the sky. You can bring your arms down. Nice work, Remy. And just stay there. Can you? Yeah. And just try to keep your legs up. Really nice. Stay there and breathe. And then I'm going to go over to your mom. And we're going to put a block underneath Galara. And this is really nice to slow you down. This is called Viparita Karani. And you reach your legs up and just balance there. And the blood goes down your legs into your pelvis, into your digestive system. This is really good for the brain. And this is really nice if you have insomnia at night. This is very nice to do. I ask my clients to rest their legs up their headboard. And when they rest their legs up their headboard, the blood goes down their legs into their digestive system. Really good for the heart, really good for the brain. Really good for the parasympathetic nervous system, and it calms down the mind. So this will prepare us for shavasana after all those back bends, and just relaxing your eyes and your temples and your cheeks and your jaw. Really nice. Just stay there and try to stay up. Very nice. Beautiful work, Galar's trying to straighten the legs, and you can do this resting your legs on a headboard before you go to bed for 20 minutes. And then go ahead and bend the knees back down, and then lift the buttocks, please. And then from here, go ahead and drop the buttocks down and hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Really nice. And then from here, what we're going to do is bring the right leg over the left leg, and then bring the knees over and twist and look over to the other side. And just twist. Beautiful. That takes out any compression in the lower back. And it really works really nice, and just dropping down the shoulder and twisting. Really good for the spine. And then from here, go ahead and unravel and bring the left leg over the right. And then, beautiful, Remy. And then gaze over your right shoulder. And this releases any discomfort in your lower back after all those back bends that we did. We did a lot of back bends today. Nice, Galara, and just really stretching out through the IT band. This really helps people with any compression in the lower back. And just go ahead and focus on your breathing. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest, please. And then from here, if you remember happy baby, you can do happy baby. And the bottoms of the feet go up to the sky. And happy baby pose. Since we're pretending to be like little kids today. Happy baby pose. And then from here, go ahead and release and straighten your legs out and palms open to the sky. And just from here, just close your eyes, please. Make your legs just really wide and your arms away from your body, please. And what I'd like you to do, please, is just focus on your breath. And I'm going to come around and massage your neck and your shoulders while you just focus on your breath. And I know Remy loves massage. So I'm just going to go ahead and just massage her neck. And beautiful. And just relax here. Close your eyelids from top to bottom. And just imagine one of your favorite places. Go back into your childhood, please. Go back into your childhood and remember one of your favorite places that you used to like to go and visit. Go back to that memory. What were you wearing? What season was it? Was it spring, summer, winter, fall? Was it morning, noon, or night? Were you at the beach? Were you at the forest? Were you in a garden? Were you at Disneyland? Just imagine that wonderful, joyful memory. because the mind doesn't know the difference between past, present, and future. So when we build that landscape in our mind, we go back into that joyful memory. And our cells remember that. Our cells remember that joyful memory. So as you close your eyes, go back into that memory. What were you thinking? What were you feeling? What were you doing? What were you wearing? Who were you with? Go back into that joyful memory when you were a child. Remember the colors. Remember the smells. Remember the sounds. Go back to that memory as if you were there right here, right now. Go back to that memory. Breathing deeply. Relaxing. Renewing. Reviving. Sometimes it becomes, I don't know who said this, but someone said sometimes it takes a lifetime to become like a child. Wear life loosely. Play often. Dance often. At my workshops, we play music. We dance during my workshops, and with some of my clients, we dance. We play some of their favorite songs when they were young, and we dance. Dance often. Play often. Don't carry around your luggage, your past. Remember, if you keep looking in the rearview mirror, you're going to crash your car. Look in the windshield of potentiality. Move forward. Go forward. Look forward. Go ahead and relax the space between your eyebrows, please. Release your lower jaw from your upper jaw. Your teeth may even part a little. Relax the shoulders, the upper arms, the forearms, the hands and fingers. Relax your heart and your belly, your buttocks. Relax your legs, your feet and toes. And just dream and drift and drop. Become like a child. Move lightly. Play often. Play music often. Dance often. Laugh often. Watch comedies. Play. Wear life like a loose garment. Don't take life so seriously. Play. Laugh. Dance. Goof off. Be silly. Joyful thoughts go into joyful feelings. Joyful feelings go into joyful actions. And joyful actions go into wonderful results. Wear life like a loose garment. Wear life like a loose garment. Become like a child. Go back to those memories. What were you feeling, doing? Go back. Remember. Bring that childlike nature into your day-to-day. Relax deeply. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. Remember, fitness is not just physical, it's mind and body. I'm Susan Foxley, and you can learn more about my workshops and life coaching at susanfoxley.com, or you can connect with me on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. And remember, there's one more thing. Always, always, always go where the love is. Namaste.